What is up, everybody? I want to talk to you about my Biltwell Moto Bars. This is going to be a quick review. I've put about 1,500 miles on these bars, and about 400 to 500 of them were off-road. So if you're going to be doing anything off-road with your Sportster, which I highly don't recommend because it's an expensive endeavor, but it's still fun. It's fun. Actually, I recommend it. Go ahead and do it. Biltwell Moto Bars. They look amazing. They are amazing. They have this really awesome crossbar right here that really give it a unique look. There's a lot of bars that just have, you know, this under sweep right here that connect to the risers, but I wanted these because they have this crossbar. It just looks so much better. But I can go for the stock bars that, you know, just do that, not this. You could also do that. It's about the same. It's about the same aggressive style to where you're kind of leaning just a little bit to kind of reach the bars. At least I am, because I have short arms. I'm short, so they are dimpled. You can't really tell right here, but they are dimpled inside, and you're able to get, you know, your wires through. Now they come with ones that aren't dimpled, so be a little bit aware of that. I accidentally ordered ones that weren't dimpled, and I had to resend them to get the ones that were dimpled when I first got these. But once you have the appropriate bars, it's pretty easy to install. You do not have to change, at least from stock, you don't have to change your throttle cables or your clutch cable. And this is kind of how it looks over here. I mean, it's simple, it's super easy. I didn't have to change much at all, if anything. Now, what I had to actually change, and this is unique to me, is that I had a Speedo Relocation over here from Roland Sands. So I couldn't just, you know, use the stock Harley Sportster risers, because that's where this usually goes, because I got rid of it and it didn't work anymore with the Speedo Relocation. So I had to buy some 1-inch risers, and it was just, you know, something I had to do. I liked the way it looked. They were black, whatever. I got links to both of these in the description if you really want to have the same setup I have. Installation, once again, was not a big issue. It's a matter of removing the risers and just kind of, you know, sliding these things off. Just be very careful not to pinch the wires that go to the electronics to each of these. And I've done that before when I did the clip-ons and I had to get it rewired. It kind of sucked, broke the wires. So the fit and finish is pretty nice. It's just black. But I've been taking this thing off-road. I've been doing a lot of crazy stuff with it, so it is a little dirty. It has gotten some scratches. I have dumped the bike into a bush, and these bars held up. They're still straight, still perfect. One thing that I've noticed that to me is not a big deal, but maybe to you guys it can be, but there's ways to probably fix it, is that when I'm using the ram mount right here and I put a bar clamp right here in front of the Speedo, when it's down like this, these little metal arms, they were scratching up the bars. To me, it's not that big of a deal. I don't care too much about that. My bike is all scratched up. My bike is all dirty. It's not a big deal. But let's go ahead and jump on the bike. Let's go ahead and get riding so I can talk a little bit more about it. I don't want to stand here on the side of a road getting super hot. All right, now that we're on the road, as you can tell, I mean, this is ultra wide view, so it's gonna be a little bit different, but I am fully extended with my Mustang fastback seat. That's one thing you have to understand, is that my Mustang fastback seat puts my ass a little bit further back. So let's get into a little more smoother spot. So I'm actually fully extended to reach the bars. Now I can kind of lean forward a little bit, or I can lean on the tank bag, and it's like perfectly fine for me. I got someone behind me. I got to speed up a little bit. Now, one thing I noticed while on road, it's just really nice. It's comfortable. It's not too aggressive to where I'm having to be like way down here like my clip-ons used to be, and it's not so high to where I'm having to kind of just like getting a lot of the wind force and just feel like I'm being blown off the bike. So that is one thing that I really like about it. Now, the one thing I kind of don't like, and it's more of an off-road thing, is that right here, this position feels comfortable. Sitting down feels comfortable. Standing up, I wish the bars were a little bit higher. Now, I don't know if I should just get higher risers, or it's just the design of the bars. I know that if I get like 4-inch risers, it's going to, you know, raise the bars up, but then it's going to kind of change the overall look of the bike. There's other bars out there. The Burley brand Scrambler bars, a little bit higher, and Biltwell makes different bars too. But these are for the aggressive look with this crossbar, and they're not that expensive. I believe I paid $120. I'll annotate if I'm wrong on that. Now, if you can use the stock controls, definitely get the dimple bars like I mentioned. If you want the undimpled bars, I mean, obviously you're probably not going to have the electronics, as you're going to have more of a clean look. I really wish they would be like integrated inside. You know, I wish they were kind of hollowed out so I could put the electronics inside. I'm trying to come up with the word right now. That way it's more of a cleaner look, but you know what, for the price you can't really go wrong with that, and for what I do it doesn't really matter. If I had to do it all over again and I wanted something at this aggressive feel, I would get the Moto Bars. If I wanted something to where I was going to be more off-road, I'd probably get the Burley brand Scrambler bars just because they're a little bit higher. But that's just me. If that's what you guys want, those are probably the two choices I would go for: Burley brand Scrambler bars or the Biltwell Moto Bars. Two great bars, I'm sure. But I've had about 1,500 miles on these bars, so I feel like I have something to say about them. Just be careful about scratching it if you're going to be using a ram mount, especially on the bars. If you have a ram mount right here, it's not a big deal. These will scratch with metal, obviously. I mean, it's what's going to happen. But guys, I hope I helped some of you out with a decision-making process when it comes to the Biltwell Moto Bars. But guys, I hope you ride safe and wear your protection. I'll see you guys later. Bye.